begin. Let us begin our class, children. We were discussing, or we were talking about the short answers, the last topic of the year. And we discussed about the questions, how to set short answers to the question. And we started explaining how to set answers, or how to agree or how to disagree with the statements also, right? And we started in the last class with the topic, what is a statement? Okay. As you all know, a statement is an orderly or well constructed structure of a sentence, which is starting with a subject followed by a verb, and it has an object of its own, right? SVO pattern, and starting with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. It can be a short sentence, right? And we can agree and we can disagree with the help of a few rules that you must be allowed, or how to agree or how to disagree with the topic. Okay, so let me share the screen for you. I request everybody to mute your audio. Okay, now let us see the slide. I request everybody to look at the slide. Agreement and disagreement with statements. See, children, how to agree, how to disagree with statements. And first of all, we please you please note down that there are two types of statements: affirmative statement, which is also called a positive statement, and second one is a negative statement. Okay, we are going to talk about agreement and disagreement with affirmative statement, at the same time agreement and disagreement with a negative statement also. So here it is affirmative statement sentence, how to agree with an affirmative statement sentence. See, children, we have already one formula here that everybody must copy down. We should begin, or we should agree with our topic with a yes, so, of course, pronoun plus auxiliary verb format. You are familiar with this one because we discussed this in the last class, right? And up to here, how to find out the auxiliary verb, children, from such sentences? If the auxiliary verbs are absent, to get an auxiliary verb, we have told you to split the main verb to get an auxiliary verb, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and I have told you, you please use do form plus base form to get an auxiliary verb. That is how we have got the does in the answer. So remember, when you agree with an affirmative statement, we must use yes, so, of course, and search for the pronoun from the sentence, and also search for the auxiliary verb. So if you write it in a right way, you can agree with the statement, with an affirmative statement. Okay, now let us see what is next. Agreement with a negative statement. What is a negative statement, children? How to identify, how to say a negative statement? What is a negative statement? A few words, right? A few words like, yeah, no, not, ind. Ind is the short form of not. None, never, nothing, right? These are the few examples, etc. There are, yes, yes,
I'm not.
yes, children, anything to say? No, these are the words which change an affirmative sentence into a negative sentence, right? If you see any one of these in a sentence, such a sentences are example for a negative sentence. Okay, so how to agree? How to agree with a negative statement? See, now we have a formula here. You should follow this formula when you agree with the negative statement. The formula is no plus pronoun plus auxiliary plus ind or not. Let me repeat. You can agree with the negative statement starting with no, pronoun, auxiliary verb, and also attach ind or not after the auxiliary verb. Look at the example written on the board. The apples aren't good. See, children, I am here in a marketplace. I am there with Sia and Fatima. We are there in a marketplace, and my plan is to buy a few apples, 1 kg apples from the shop. So I am trying to open the basket. I'm trying to collect a few apples from the basket. So first of all, after checking the apples in the basket, I am sure that these apples are not good for eating. Okay. And Sian also, she is also picking some apples from the basket, and she also understood, okay, this is not good for eating, right? So that time, by checking the apples, I said to Sian, Sian, the apples
Yes.
aren't good. Okay, Sian, the apples aren't good. It is a negative statement, right? I'm stressing that these apples are not good. It is not good for consuming. So, how to agree with my statement, Sian? I think you have the formula with you. You should begin your sentence no. You should use a pronoun. You can use auxiliary verb, and you can also attach int or not with your answer. So, the apples are in my hand. Okay, Sian, the apples aren't good.
No, they aren't.
No, they aren't. She strongly agree with me. Though I said a negative sentence, she also agrees that, ma'am, don't take it. It is not good for health because these are not good to eat. Okay, so she is agreeing. She is completely have an agreement with the statement which I raised a few minutes before. Okay, now I am in the market again. I know Harriet, she doesn't like fish. Okay, it's a market. We are actually going around the market, and in between, I met Savio, and Savio said, "Ma'am, you can buy a few fish." Okay, because Harriet is with me, she's my daughter, and Savio is telling me, "Ma'am, you can buy a few fish." Okay, so I, as a reply to Savio, I said, "Savio, she doesn't like fish." Okay, she doesn't like fish. So his sister Sandra is with him, and Sandra also knows that Harriet, she doesn't like fish. So how to agree with the negative statement said by me, Savio? This is my question. Me, Harriet, you, and Sandra are there in the marketplace. Okay, and you said, ma'am, you can buy a few fish for your daughter, Harriet. Okay, so I know that Harriet doesn't like. So I said, Savio, she doesn't like fish. Okay, so your sister Sandra is there with you, and she also knows that she doesn't like fish. So how to comment? How to agree with my statement?
Yes, she doesn't.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes.
Devika is in the
She
waiting
doesn't.
room.
Yes. Is it yes
She,
in the formula? Check the formula. Check the formula.
no,
No. So what will be your answer?
no, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't. Okay, Sandra, by looking at you, she definitely say that. Savio, no, she doesn't. No, she doesn't like fish. Don't force ma'am to buy fish for her, right? Right? So look at the next sentence, children. This is how you should disagree. Sorry, you should agree with the negative statement. Now look at the third sentence. He can't help coughing. He cannot control. He's coughing and he cannot control. He's tired. Okay. So how to agree? Abhyuday is coughing and coughing. He cannot control. And Vrisa. So I said the comment, he can't help coughing. So Vrisa, how to agree with my sentence, Vrisa?
Yes, he can't.
Sure? Are you sure your answer is right?
No, he can't.
No, he can't. Oh, no, he can't. Okay, he couldn't control. It is very difficult for him. He's coughing. Okay, so now Anna, they haven't played well. Okay, no, they haven't. Sorry, they haven't played well. There was a wrestling competition between Abhyuday George and Ashishuni. Okay, okay, Abhyuday George and Ashishuni are wrestling competition. So my comment, they haven't played well. To Anna. How to agree with my statement, Anna? Unmute.
No, they haven't.
No, they haven't. You are agreeing. Ma'am said, you are right, ma'am. They haven't played well, right? No, they haven't. Look at the next sentence. He isn't very intelligent. Our little Aaron is here. Aaron, the statement is for you. He isn't very intelligent. How to agree with me? It is a negative statement because you can see the int used in along with the auxiliary verb in a sentence, and this is a statement ending with a full stop. So how to agree with me? Aaron? Aaron. Altina.
Yes,
He
ma'am.
isn't very intelligent. Agreement. Set an agreement.
Yes, he is.
Sure. See, look at the formula. You're not following the formula properly. So if it is an agreement with a negative statement, you can use only no. It is not possible for you to use yes. Right?
No, he is not.
So what is your answer?
No, he is not.
Yeah, use only no followed by a pronoun. Then comes an auxiliary verb. Use along with auxiliary verb either int or not. Okay, so the question is he isn't intelligent. It is a statement. I request you to agree with the statement. So apply the formula here.
No, he is not.
No plus pronoun plus auxiliary verb plus ind. No, he isn't. Agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Look at the last question. Don't get confused. If it is an agreement, you should say no. Okay, they didn't play well. Okay, Emil, they didn't play well. What is your answer, Emil? Emil. Emil, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at the
ma'am.
sentence. Look
Yes,
at the
ma'am.
sentence. They didn't play well. This is my sentence for you. As you all know, this is a statement
Yes,
and
ma'am.
it is a negative statement and you need to agree with the statement. How we are going to agree with the statement?
And
Emil?
yes, ma'am.
Emil, please.
No, they didn't.
No.
No, they
Yeah.
didn't.
No plus pronoun. The pronoun is here. You can see is they. No. They.
They
Auxiliary verb.
didn't.
And int or not can be used. No, they didn't.
Not.
Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear? So this is how you
Yes,
can
ma'am.
agree with a negative statement. Am I clear, children? So what
Yes,
is the formula to agree with a negative statement? You should use no or you should begin your sentence with no plus pronoun plus auxiliary verb plus int or not. Am I clear? This is how you can set an agreement with a negative sentence. Clear? Negative statement. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, let us see the next slide, children. What is it? Something is there. Now, let us see what is it there in the next slide. Okay. See, we are going to disagree. We are going to disagree with an affirmative statement. Agreement with the statement is you can start with yes, right? If you disagree, sure, you should use two different methods. Okay, you can start your disagreement with an affirmative. You know, affirmatives are positive statements, right? Affirmative means positive statement where the negative words like ind, no, never, none, nothing, nowhere, all these words are absent, right? See, no, oh no, plus pronoun plus auxiliary plus ind or not must be used to disagree with the positive statement. See, children, if it is a question, you must use the word but to disagree. Okay, if you disagree with, see here one W is missing. If you disagree with a question or an assumption, what do you mean by assumption? What do you mean by assumption? What do you mean by assumption? A guess, right? We are just guessing. It is not, we don't know whether it is right or wrong, okay, or true or false, whatever it is, we are just guessing it. See, I have a few examples. So then you must start your disagreement with an affirmative statement and question either with no or with but. Okay, so let us see how it is possible. Okay, I am talking about a lot of serious matter. Okay, I'm talking about sun, moon, planets, and I'm talking about solar system, satellites, comets, aliens. I'm talking about the nature, the plants, everything. Okay, at the same time, whenever I am very serious, You people are all laughing at me. Okay, you see, I'm actually completely out of order because whenever I was explaining this about the comets and all, you are not paying attention. So my question, are you joking? If I ask a question, are you joking?
No, we are. No, we aren't.
No, you aren't. That is a statement which you can, if you can answer to a question. Okay, but if the question is like this, okay, let me share the screen.
Ma'am, no, I am not.
You are joking. You are joking. When I asked a question, are you joking? In the form of a question, you said, no, we aren't.
No, we aren't.
Okay, but here it is a statement. It is not a question. Look at here, children. This is not a statement. This is not a question. This is a statement which is starting with a subject, verb, object pattern and ending with a full stop. So such a statement, if you disagree with a positive statement, you should use either no or oh no, followed by a pronoun, auxiliary verb, int or not. So what will be your answer? You are joking. You are joking. So what will be my answer if it is a statement?
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. Oh,
No,
no
I'm
or
not.
no. That is your complete freedom to use whether it is no or you oh no. Okay. No, I am not. Okay. So if it is a statement, remember when I said the question, are you joking at me? Are you joking? You said the answer. It is a question. So the short answer is, what did you say? No.
No, I am not.
No,
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay, no, I am not, or no, we are not, right? You can write no, I am not, or no, we are not. Okay, if the subject is you, are you, you can use any one of these. Okay, no, I am not, or no, we are not. Okay, these are the two answers you said, but you know, here it is a statement. Okay, so you should use oh no or no, I am not. You are disagreeing. Okay, you're disagreeing with the statement. Now let us have a question. See, why did you beat him? It is a question, but you haven't fought with that guy. So what will be your answer? Why did you beat him?
No,
It is
but
a
No, I
question.
didn't.
It is a question.
But,
So if it is a question, you can question or assumption. You must begin your answer with but.
but I didn't. But
I
I
didn't.
didn't.
But I didn't. Okay. But I didn't. Why did you? The subject is you. So we have changed you into I in the answer, right? But
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't. I did not fight with that fellow, right? Clear? Now, here is an example for an assumption. I suppose she knows Bengali. Actually, she doesn't know how to speak in Bengali. Okay, this I'm just assuming, I'm just guessing. I suppose she knows Bengali. So what will be your answer? If it is an assumption, there also you can use but the word. Okay, no, knows should be split into does plus no, right? Does plus no. So the auxiliary verb is does. And
Yes.
along with does, you can add int. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I clear? Do you have any doubt here?
No, ma'am.
Sure?
Yes, ma'am.
And the last one under the session is disagreement with a negative statement. Okay, negative statement. You're going to disagree with a negative statement, and these are made with oh yes, oh but plus pronoun. One minute. Children, 1 minute. Let me share the screen for you, children. Can you see the board now?
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to see the disagreement, how to set a disagreement with a negative statement. Okay, these are made with oh yes or oh but pronoun plus auxiliary. Disagreement. This is with the negative sentence. You please note, after auxiliary verb, you can see the use of int. Okay? Can't, won't. Won't means it is will plus not. Okay? Will plus not is won't. Okay? That is why we have got will at the end. Okay? Okay? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't see, these are the negative words. So to set a statement, to set a disagreement, we are going to apply these words. Okay. Let us see how is it possible. You can't understand it. Okay. You can't understand it. Okay. I'm going to disagree. You can't understand it means you should disagree. You should say the just opposite to that thing because you understood everything. Okay, so tell me, you can't understand it. How to set a disagreement?
Oh, yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
Because you have got an idea about the things or topics which the teacher is talking about. So your answer is yes, I can understand. There is no problem for me. He won't come again. He won't come again. I have told you, you can use but he will. Disagreement, but he will. You don't know him. Oh, yes, I do know him, right? Oh, yes, I do. I didn't break it. Oh, but you did. Okay? Okay, these are the examples for disagreement with the negative statement sentence. And remember, in a negative or positive, whatever it is, if it is a statement or a question, we should not go for using a noun in it. We can actually prefer an auxiliary verb and a pronoun in our answer. Okay, so we are going to practice a few examples now. I have a few questions. I request you to copy the questions in a paper. All of you, please, I hope that you have all written all the formulas with you and you're going to set the answers for these following questions. Question number 1, please copy the question. Supply the correct form of the verb. Supply the correct form of the verb for the simple statement. If I'm going so fast, you please control me. I'm giving you the full freedom. Supply the correct form of the verb
Ma'am, your video got stuck.
Can anyone tell supply the correct form of the
Word.
Thank you.
That's what she said.
Ma'am, sir, please stay online.
Can anyone tell the question? Apply the correct form of the word.
Okay, so supply the correct form of the verb for the simple statement. For the simple statement.
Ma'am, is it word or verb?
Verb, the V-E-R-B, verb. Verb for the simple statement in each of the following sentences. In each of the following sentences.
Can you repeat one more time?
Apply the correct form of the verb for the simple statement in each of the following sentences.
Thank you.
Question number 1. Oh, Ameya, are you present? I marked absence. Sorry. Question number 1. Rose likes to fly. Rose likes to fly. Comma, and her brother dash to. And her brother dash to. You set agreement with all these sentences, okay? Rose likes to fly and her brother dash to. Remember, you cannot use the verb as such. You have to use auxiliary verbs. Question number 2. They will leave. They will leave at noon. They will leave at noon. And I dash to. And I dash to. T-O-O, to. Question number 3. Question number 3. She has already written her composition. She has already written her composition. Comma, and so dash her friends. And so dash her friends. Only to fill with auxiliary.
Can you repeat?
She has already written her composition. And so dash her friends. Fourth question. Their plane is arriving at 9 o'clock. Their plane is arriving at 9 o'clock.
Ma'am, the plane or their plane?
Their plane. Their plane is arriving at 9 o'clock. And so dash mine. And so dash mine.
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Their plane is arriving at 9 o'clock. And so dash mine. Next question. We like to swim in the pool. We like to swim in the pool. We like to swim in the pool. And they dash to. And they dash to. I must write them a letter. I must write them a letter. And she dash to. And she dash to. Next question. Our Spanish teacher loves to travel. Our Spanish teacher loves to travel. and so dash we. And so dash we. Use appropriate auxiliary verbs and complete the sentence in agreement.
Ma'am, can you say the sixth question?
Could you please start the question?
Ma'am, it's the question of.
Smriti, I request Smriti to read the sixth question for the Geetika.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
I must write them a letter and she dash too.
Okay. I must write them a letter and she dash to. Thank you, Smriti.
Thank you, Smriti, and thank you, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
Ma'am, can you repeat the seventh question?
Could you please tell me the beginning?
Our Spanish teacher.
Our Spanish teacher loves to travel, comma, and so dash we. It's time to end my meeting.
Thank you, ma'am.
No, wait. Let me complete.
Thank you.
Before I leave, you're all running. Okay. See, children, I know that you're hungry. This is evening. You want a cup of tea from your parents, and also you want to eat some snacks and want to play. Okay, that is okay. I agree. But let me complete this statement. See, children, all the places, the blank should be filled with only the auxiliary verbs in agreement with. Remember, you are agreeing with all the statement. Okay. So please fill the gaps with the auxiliary verbs, which is in agreement with, and we'll meet and discuss the answers in the next class. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
I told thank you for.
If the subject is singular, use singular verb. If the subject is plural, use plural verb. Keep this in your mind. This is a click word for you. Okay. Don't
Earlier,
okay.
Harry told thank you for asking.
Before answering, check whether the subject is singular or plural. Okay. And use accordingly. See you in the next class.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.